I just wanted to do a quick video on what happened this past weekend. I went to a wedding show and I was one of the wedding professionals at that wedding show. So I kind of wanted to do a quick vlog about that and some other stuff that I have going on in the near future I want to talk about soon. So I was at the Ethan Allen wedding show this past weekend, and it was hosted by Ethan Allen, obviously, and the Danbury bridal shows as well. So a quick thank you to both of them for hosting and for having me as one of the wedding professionals there. The wedding show was from 1 to 4. And brides and grooms were lined up out the door before 1 o'clock. What was great was all the wedding professionals were there on time. All their booths were set up looking nice before 1 o'clock. So I heard that they were able to open the doors before 1 and the brides were able to get in there before 1. This wedding show featured photographers, videographers, DJs, florists, makeup, hair, dresses, cakes. I know there was some other stuff too, but basically everything you could think of for those who are getting married. I know there were a lot of couples that came in through those doors. Definitely more brides than grooms, and usually that's what you see at these wedding shows, but definitely a lot of people. It was a great show. One of the reasons for that is it was like the first show of the new year. Usually people get engaged between Thanksgiving and New Year's, and the show being in January, definitely catered to those people who are just newly engaged. And so you saw a lot of people coming through that were newly engaged. Although a lot of people that I talked to already had their venues picked out and stuff. So I don't know how newly engaged they were, but it was a great show. Great turnout, I think, both by wedding professionals and brides and grooms. So that was a great experience. I have done wedding shows in the past. My setup is pretty simple. I bring my Kindle Fire. I put on a slideshow of shows of weddings I've done in the past. I put out some flyers. I put out some business cards. That's pretty much it. This year I did add a new little like sign that I could clip some of my like thank you cards to, which I thought was cute. So I did that, and that really seemed to be a great conversation piece. A lot of people asked me where I got it from, and honestly, I just got it at Kohl's on clearance. And I got it a while back, so I kind of felt bad because I think some people wanted to use that as like something in their, at their reception for their wedding, but I had gotten a while ago. So the other thing that I have added was, I got this a while ago and I was going to talk about it sooner, but I didn't. So now I'm going to talk about it now. It is this little book. It's called JP Janine's Weddings 2014. And it has pictures of weddings that I did within the past year in 2014, various weddings at different times throughout the year that I have done. So I had that on my table, and actually this was a really big hit. I'm so glad I did this. I got this through Shutterfly, and what happened was my boyfriend and I went to the Renaissance Fair in August, and we stayed at the Hampton Inn, and when we stayed there, they gave us this little free coupon for an 8x8 photo book from Shutterfly. So I just used that for my business. And so this book only cost me tax, shipping, and handling. It came to like $8.50. So that was really cool. It's like a $30 book plus shipping and handling. So I got it for $8.50, and it definitely is already well worth it. People were stopping by, looking through it, browsing through it. I think people were looking at this more than they even look at my slideshow on my Kindle Fire. So I thought that was really cool. I definitely think this is something I would like to do in the future every year, do a little book of the weddings I did that year. I have pretty much almost every couple that I married this past year in this book. I think I'm missing 2. So next year my goal is to get all of them, 100% participation. So that was really cool. Like I said, I will definitely be getting one of those, planning to get one of those again. And then hopefully, as years go by, I'll be able to put like all 2014, 2015, and so on and so on and so on, so they can see, the different years. And the different types of weddings. Because as a Justice of the Peace, I have the wonderful opportunity of being able to marry people at venues, at their homes, in their backyards, at restaurants, and be able to make it personalized, make it something that they want, make it unique to them. So I definitely feel like that my book definitely showcased that. So that's exciting. Speaking of wedding shows, if you're looking for a wedding show, definitely check out Danbury Bridal Show, either on Facebook or on their website. Google them. I could probably put a link down below. The other thing is the next wedding show that Danbury Bridal Shows is putting on, and that I will be at, of course, is Anthony's Lake Club, and that's going to be January 25th. It's from 12 to 3. So if you are newly engaged or you're interested in checking it out, please stop by. Make sure you say hi. I do have a little tidbit that I want to give you guys. If you do come to a wedding show, what should you want? Like, I'm going to, after each wedding show, kind of review it and then also give you a little tidbit. So this tidbit is have an email address set up for your wedding outside of your regular email address, so that it's just an email address that's all wedding related kind of stuff. You know that you can check this email address and it's going to be wedding related stuff. And then what happens is when you go to the shows, you can give this email address to the wedding professionals and their raffles or their contact information that they request of you. And you won't be bombarded in your regular email. You'll just have this wedding address email. I've seen from some of the couples I've worked with, it's like a combination of their names. So it would be like Jack and Jill, or Jack and Jill 2015. Or it's a combination of their last name, or I've seen the future Mrs. Smith, so it's something, something like that, something cute you can come up with if you want to. I wouldn't go too crazy, make it nice and simple and easy. And then that's something where you can keep all your wedding stuff all in one place. That would be my suggestion. My other suggestion is have like either a label, like an address label made up, or a stamps made up, either like at Office Max or Staples. You can get those like stamps. And on that stamp, have all your contact information, such as your name, your phone number, your email address, your wedding date. So then when you're filling out these forms, you can just put that label or stamp that stamp on there, and you're not filling out a lot of stuff, especially if you're entering a lot of the raffles at the wedding tables. If you just have that little stamp, you can stamp that, or you can put the address label on there. And then, like, there might be a few other questions that you have to answer, but your basic information is on there. Those are my 2 tidbits. Get an email address for your wedding information, and get like a label or stamp with your basic contact information on it. Pretty much that's all I have today. Like I said, the next wedding show with Danbury Bridal Shows is at Anthony's Lake Club. That's on January 25th from 12 to 3. I hope to see you there. And I do want to let you know my next video that I plan on doing probably in the next week will be about save the dates, and what save the dates are, when you should be sending them out, and showing you a couple of the save the dates that I have. So that's it. Of course, like my video, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what else you'd like to see from me, and I'm going because my dog is barking. See you later!